And now I'm spread all over the internet, little like ghosts. It's like fossils or something. Like Daily Motion. I was talking about the sketch I did years ago where I pretended I was this slapstick guy. It didn't do very well. I thought it was awesome, though. Have you seen this?
No.
Last Pictures probably doesn't want anything to do with it.
It's said in the British vocabulary now. You know, if something goes wrong to you, right in the Queen's onions.
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 Right in the Queen's onions. It's a sentence that has 3 generations of British laughing
Maybe
out loud.
get rid of me.
From the first time it appeared on Benny Hill to the skit's final appearance in 1986, what appeared to be a disposable little joke defined Great Britain for half a century.
It's a mixture of sadness and surprise, and here are some classic examples of that look.
Raw in the Queen's onions!
Few thought the sketch would continue, but 20 years later, there it was. Right in the Queen's onions defined 1970s Britain and seemed to be the great unifier that brought old and young together.
I forgot about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Get
the
rid of
show.
me, Ryan.
Nice to welcome back my old friend Nigel Norris.
Right in the Queen's onions!
I was watching. I hate the movies, but Ice Age. But I was watching it and kind of going in and out, falling in and out of sleep. I was with a girl, and she wanted to see it, and I hated the movie, but I wanted to appease her. And there's this scene where I forgot what character it is, but he's like moving along and he hits his nuts on some iceberg thing.
Oh, right in the Queen's onions. Nigel Norris.
It just blew me away, man. It's funny where things pop up. It's like Nigel Norris has become a meme. You know, like he was actually one of the first memes.
A lot of women I know are specifically inspired by him and his ability to bring comedy to this physical place, because most of our comedy is just with our bodies and losing weight and getting really skinny, and which we also find like a really funny, fabulous, amazing thing.
You look at it and you just think, oh, there's a guy getting hit in the nuts, but everything was clinical and scientific, and I mean, it's math. You know, what he did was algebra, you know, meets geometry, and then there's like cosine and a rhombus, probably.
Oh, raw in the Queen's onions!
Well, when one looks at Norris's life's work, one has to see it as profoundly British. Yeah, and of course the reason why it made such an impact was because it dealt with the United Kingdom's ethos, which is and always will be class. The hoi polloi saw it as a mockery of the monarchy, whereas the upper classes saw it as a parody of how they were perceived.
Though everyone assumed Norris was English, he was in fact Scottish. Few people knew this because of Norris's extremely reclusive nature. After Benny Hill was cancelled in 1989, Norris moved to Canada, where he remains today. Our film crew caught up with Norris at his home in the forests of British Columbia in a final attempt to discover what was so special about this ridiculous phrase.
Get that thing off. You're rolling. You got this, right. See the Queen's onions? That was one stupid joke made 50 years ago that became just a pain in my arse, pain in my family's arse, pain in my grand's arse, by the way. She's can't go down Kelvin Grove Road without people yelling about the Queen's bloody onions. What got weird for me was when, you know, the big ivory tower academics got and started intellectualising it and saying, oh, it's about class and he's taking a piss out the fucking Queen and all that. I'm from Scotland, by the way, right? I don't give a shit about the Queen. It's not relevant to me. I'm not into class. In Glasgow, you don't have classes. We're all scum, you know.
Can you do it for us?
Queen's onions?
Yeah.
I haven't done this in about 12 years. Since 1986. All right. She was walking down the street. Matter of fact, imagine a bowler hat. I wish I had. I no longer have the hat for obvious reasons, right? It is in the museum in Glasgow called the People's Palace. But I've got a bowler hat on, umbrella in hand. That's a wrap, maybe, eh? I think I've said everything there is to say. Read this.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
See, I'm not funny. I'm an artist. That's gone now.